Ever bored being you? Ever wish you could be someone else, someone richer, more attractive, more exciting? Well, now you can. You can be anyone you want, do anything you like, live your wildest fantasies, and make heaps of money in the process. All you need is a computer and a little imagination. They're called virtual worlds and they exist only in cyberspace, but they're inhabited by hundreds of thousands of real people. People just like you. But first you have to reinvent yourself, create what's called an avatar, which is what I've done. I've become a virtual reporter called Mandy Cortez. Welcome to the virtual world, where nothing is real. The buildings, the trees, the people, yes, even me. But when you visit one of these virtual worlds, it seems real enough. I can walk around or fly if I want to, meet people, go to nightclubs and parties, do, well, just about anything really. So, if you're not happy with your real life, and you wouldn't mind a second one, come and take a look around. Now, if hunting monsters and riding in spaceships isn't your thing, there's another virtual world that's a little bit more like, well, like ours. It's called Secondlife, and for residents, that's how they describe themselves, it's addictive. So which is better, the real world or the virtual world?
You need both.
Yeah,
You can't have one without the other.
Oh, it's a voting booth.
Diana Galea and Blair Stiles happily admit their real lives have been taken over by their second life.
Oh, okay.
There's a different connection inside there that you don't have out here. You can't explain it and there's no words for it. You just have to get in there and find out.
So every spare waking moment, Blair and Diana leave suburban Melbourne behind and become Blair Fizz and Alegria Garden. Here in Second Life, they have a fabulous designer home. And, of course, fabulous designer bodies.
Blair Fizz is slightly bigger and slightly taller than I am. He's got a six-pack, I don't. I decided on the muscular, appealing look that women may be attracted to.
I decided to be really tall because I'm really short. 6'12" or 7 foot, skinny little girl with big bosoms, as you do.
Okay, so in the virtual world, you're this voluptuous, tall blonde.
Or brunette, or redhead.
In the real world, Blair and Diana work the night shift, detailing cars. But as the sun comes up, Blair hits the turntables as DJ Fizz.
This is Blair Fizz, down at Bad Girls Dance and Fetish Club.
Spinning the discs for the hippest joint in cyberspace, Bad Girls Dance and Fetish Club.
I would come in contact with probably 1,000 people on the weekend.
1,000 people?
Yeah.
At the club, yes.
Meanwhile, Diana is a fashion designer. Creating virtual clothes she'll sell in her virtual shop for real money.
So you can actually withdraw that cash, eventually, and spend it on anything you like.
Now the big end of town is jumping in. Fashion houses have opened virtual stores in Second Life. Companies like IBM, Sony, Microsoft have all bought whole islands. So has the Australian ABC. Sweden has just opened the first embassy in cyberspace. Reuters and Sky News have their own news agencies and reporters here. As for Second Life,
I think this is one of those things that it doesn't really, belong entirely to us.
well, even whiz kid Philip Rosedale, who created it 5 years ago, never dreamt it would get this big. How many people are actually using it?
There are about 200,000 people a day who are in Second Life, and they use it on average for about 4 hours while they're there.
But take a look at what they're doing. In Second Life, the only places that seem really busy are the nightclubs and, well, let's be blunt, the sex venues, of which there are many. And when you can act out your fantasies behind the mask of your avatar, pretty much anything goes. You're telling me you've not had sex online?
Oh yeah, of course we have. Oh, not denying that.
We've tried it out, but
The first thing you do when you get
With each other, by the way, or someone else?
No, with each other.
The first thing you do, because it's very innocent when you first get in, right? Because you don't know what's
Everyone
going
goes
on.
through it.
The remarkable thing about this couple is that they actually have these encounters while sitting side by side in front of their computers. Isn't that a bit weird? I mean, you could just go down the hall.
Yeah, but you know what? It's funny. It's a new level to our sex life.
Does it surprise you that there is sex taking place?
We always figured that if that was not happening here in Second Life, like it has on the web and television and every other new medium, something was broken. We were doing something wrong.